Greetings. Today I'm going to show you how to put an RWB or red, white, and blue indicator column in your watch list for TC2000 version 18. The red, white, and blue indicator is based on the Guppy multiple moving average chart. The Guppy multiple moving average chart is a chart based on 12 exponential moving averages where the first 6 have shorter periods and the latter 6 have longer periods. The RWB is coined by Dr. Wish. He makes his shorter period moving averages, he colors them red, and the longer period moving averages he colors blue and places them on a white background so that a stock in a strong uptrend would have the moving averages neatly stacked and the red ones above the blue ones, and hence a red, white, and blue pattern, as opposed to a blue, white, and red pattern for a downtrend. Okay, so we're going to add a column that shows stocks that are in a RWB pattern. So we're going to add a column, add a condition column, new condition set, add condition, write new formula. The PCF formula that we're going to use employs the two functions least and greatest, which are available in TC2000 version 18. The first one we're going to use is least, so we're going to type least, paren, and we want the price, and we want the shorter moving averages, which so that would be XA, BGC3, XA, BGC5, XA, BGC8, XA, BGC10, 12, and 15. Okay, so those are all different values, and we want the least of those values, the smallest of those values, and we want that to be greater than the greatest of the longer term moving average. So greatest paren. So those longer moving averages start with XA VGC 30, XA BGC 35, XA 40, XA BGC 45, XAVGC 50, and the last one is XAVGC 60. So let me make sure I have this right. We want the greatest of these values, exponential moving average 30 period, 35 period, 40 period, 45 period, 50, and 60. And there's still an error in my formula. I can view the details. It says unknown method, XAVCG, so I typoed there at position 30, XAVCG, so I'm going to change that, XAVGC, okay, and there's still an error somewhere. Unmatched parentheses, so I have to close this parentheses. And now there's no more error, so I should be good. I'm going to name this RWB test, and this will be my daily. Time frame is set to daily, and so I'm going to do that and do that. And now I have the RWB test daily on my column. I can sort by that column. And these stocks should all be in RWB, show the RWB pattern on a daily chart. So if I go to my Guppy charts, make sure I'm on a daily, This is SFM, and it is just starting a daily. And here we go, CBOE. All of them have red, white, and blue patterns on the daily chart. This one is very close, but I think, let's see, the 1495 is above 1473. So, yep. Let's see, and this one. They're all very close, but this one will not. See, the red, this is a blue, white, red pattern. Okay, now you can use RWB on any chart pattern, any time period. So if you want to add one for the weekly, we can do that relatively quickly. We will edit our first column, and I will copy this since it worked. Copy that formula, cancel, and then we're going to add another column, add like we did before, new condition set, add condition, write new formula, paste the formula, and name it RWB test. This will be weekly, and we need to change this to weekly. Okay. And okay. So now I have, let's see, I'll sort here first, and then I can sort this one. So these stocks all have RWB on the weekly. So here I am in the weekly chart, and red, white, and blue on the weekly. 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 But if we looked at the daily, not a full red, white, and blue on the daily. Just as this one has red, white, and blue on the daily, but not on the weekly. So you can line them up and you can see which stocks have both red, white, and blue on both daily and weekly. Or you can make another column that shows both at once. So we could, actually first thing I'm going to do is we can save our formula in the condition. So we're going to make a new condition, write new formula, and Control V, that's a formula. And I'm just going to call this RWB test, not daily or weekly, and I'm going to save that. RW test, I don't want 1D, I want just RWB test. And now I can put that in a new column, add a condition column, a new condition test set. And I can search for the condition I just made, RWB test. It's in there twice for some reason. And there it is on the daily. And RWB test. But we don't want it on the daily. We want this one to be on the weekly. And here, these three stocks, as shown by the individual columns, have RWB on both the daily and the weekly. So I don't need both. I could get rid of these. Some people like to have the individual column shown. Some people would want just the one column shown. Boom. Oops. Weekly and daily. Daily and weekly. Weekly and daily. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope this is helpful.